In this lesson, we're covering argument part questions. These ask you to identify the role a specific sentence plays in the argument. Then we're going to go over how to spot these questions, two new parts of an argument you need to know, and last, we're going to cover a 4-step strategy for getting these questions right consistently. Let's take a look at some of the question stems that tell us that we're looking at an argument part question type. Plays which one of the following roles, figures in the argument, and again, most accurately describes the role played in the argument by the claim. So these tell us that the question stem is asking us to find the role of a particular sentence. We covered parts of an argument, premise, and conclusion. So now let's add two more. The first one, context. This is the background information, general facts, or another person's argument. These are not part of the author's main argument, but they set the stage for what the argument is saying. The next one is the subconclusion. The subconclusion is interesting because it is supported by the premise, but in turn, it also supports the main conclusion. So when it is supported by a premise, it is a conclusion. And when it in turn supports the main conclusion, it becomes a premise. So it is both a premise and a conclusion at the same time. You can also use the Y test here to figure out whether what you're looking at is either the subconclusion or the main conclusion. And if you're wondering what that is, definitely go back and review the module for the main conclusion question type. I've listed it above, so that way you can just review it. Now let's go over the strategy for this question type. First step, once you know that this is an argument part question, you want to find the sentence in the stimulus you're supposed to find the role for. So I would either highlight it or underline it. Now, the second step is I would think about every sentence as I read and I would label it. So if it's premise, conclusion, context, and subconclusion, I would label each sentence regardless whether I'm supposed to find the role for it or not. This strategy is super helpful for harder questions where the right answer choice is referencing a particular sentence role with respect to how it interacts with other sentences. The third step is predicting. So you want to say the role in your own words before going to the answer choices. This is your anchor and your guide, and it will help you figure out which answer choice is right and not fall in a trap answer choice. The last and final step is trying to find an answer choice that best matches your prediction. Remember, you're not trying to find the exact wording that you predicted, but just an answer choice that accurately captures your prediction.